So basically back in August of '08, I was really diagnosed with something unknown. They don't know really what has happened. I had had a virus of some sort and woke up like 2 days later and I had numb fingertips and toes. And by the next day, it was all the way up, like I couldn't even walk. And I've had every test known that you can think of. Basically, I've just been going to physical therapy. I did an 8-week inpatient over in Woodrow Wilson, which is a rehab hospital. Worked with lots of different people. But I'm just, when I got back from there, I was in a wheelchair and have been since it started. But since I came back, I started working with Keith and Phil, and it's just amazing what has happened since I started working with them. Just so much more control, so much more movement, like feeling is starting to come back. It's still very, very slow, but so much more has picked up. And I had a 6-month checkup appointment, and this was over at Woodrow Wilson just last week, and they were blown away with my progress. They said I received an A+, and for whatever I was doing, to keep doing it. And they wanted to know where I was doing like physical therapy, and I explained that I wasn't, that I was actually doing Feldenkrais and then working with 2 different trainers, and they were just really impressed, and they just said, continue doing what you're doing. So
wonderful. What did they give you as an initial prognosis?
They did.
They didn't.
They didn't.
No diagnosis, no prognosis.
Nope. I had a, I guess it's a muscle conduction test done where they kind of like read how your nerves and muscles and all that. And they did, you know, figure out that I had lost my peripheral nerve, just the sensation of touch. And really, I mean, they said that, you know, it definitely can heal, it just can take a long time. And everybody's different on how it heals. And so.
So when this all happened, you actually lost all feeling in your legs?
Yep.
Totally?
Yep, in my legs totally, probably. Up to about here, and in the very beginning I was in just excruciating pain, like no one could even touch me, like no
nerve
one.
pain or
yes. I mean, it was just horrible. I mean, I lost tons of weight, and it was just, you know, I mean, they just couldn't explain it. I was also having these weird seizures that they don't know if that somehow throws into it, but like I said, it's just, I've continued to get better, and when I tell them that and they see that, they say, you know, the fact that you are, since the day that I like started to go numb and all that, like I've continued to get better. It's never gone backwards. So in that aspect, they say that's a good thing.
Okay, and what do you feel working with the Feldenkrais and the training, the combination of the two together as complementary?
Most definitely.
Really?
Like a lot, I also work with another trainer, Justin. With Justin and with Phil in the beginning, but now that he started working with Keith, they're both more working on movement, trying to get things moving in the right direction, where a lot of times with Justin I'm working more on just strength training and working with weights and stuff like that.